mute పెట్టండి.
We'll just wait for 2 minutes and we'll start, okay?
Maturity amount.
Okay, so I think let us start. So what we need to do now, we need to do the load balancer labs, right? ELB labs. First thing, step 1, EC2 instance. How many we need to have?
Minimum 2.
2. So inside that, what we need to do, we need to install. What we need to install in this? We need to install OS and IIS and upload the image. Okay. EC2 instance done. Next what? Then EC2 once instance done. Second step is that make sure that AMI has created one instance to use in auto scaling. Okay. Step 3, create application load balancer. Okay, create. First we'll do route 53. Step 4. Create ALB and point the IP to 3. Step 5. Configure auto scaling. Okay, so huge steps. Let us start now. First, we need to create instance. Who want to do this? Who want to control? Vikas, Vinuja, Mansoor, Vineet. Who want to do this? Vedang. किसको करना है?
Okay, let me do.
Vikas, huh?
Yeah.
First, create EC2 instance. Okay. 1 second. I will give you the.
Which one? Like Windows or Linux?
Windows. 1 second. I'll give.
Where's the console, Samir? Yeah. 1 minute. Okay. Shall I launch instance? Can I go with Windows only?
Yeah, because I think Samir told to go with Windows only.
Sorry?
Samir told to go with Windows only, I believe.
Windows, huh?
Yeah, so we are good to go with the Windows.
Sorry, this is taking a bit of time. Okay, we'll go with this one only. Okay, what we need to do next?
I think create one more instance. We need two in EC2 instance, right?
2 if you want, huh?
Yeah. As per the steps, we need two EC2 instance.
We need minimum 2.
And because one thing, when you were creating the first instance, you didn't downloaded the key pair file. So files were present already, the PEM file for the first
Yeah,
machine.
it was already present.
Okay.
Traffic. Okay, guys, that's okay. I'm making just the all traffic.
Yeah.
That like we usually don't do this, but like just for practice, I'm doing this. I'll name it as ELB1.
Yeah.
Better name it as instance. Otherwise, you will get confused with LBL.
Sorry.
You better create an instance like instance one, instance two. Name it as instance one and instance two because if we create ELB, then we get confused.
Okay. What next?
So now we are supposed to make sure that one instance is using auto scaling.
Okay, step one, easy to instance total. We need to install OS and IIS image. Okay, make sure that EMI is created with instance. Okay, Route
So
53 create ALB point.
regarding the second step, we can make the instance auto scaling after we have created the machine, right?
I mean, like you need to have a load balancer first in order to have auto scaling, right?
Okay. Okay. No, sorry, I have missed some couple of classes, so I may be lagging behind. Yeah, please go ahead.
No, so we need to install OS and IIS image. So what is this one?
Yeah, correct. Install OS.
This one, I think like we are going to access this OS and IIS image through this load balancer.
Not sure. Somewhere, can you take
Maybe
over?
can you assist?
I think IAS will be present in Windows.
Yeah, IAS is a feature in server. We can enable it.
Yeah, it will be present in Windows. So you
And
can
OS, I
enable.
think we are already installing. Instance is created with Windows 2016 OS.
Yeah. So
you can
then,
launch
then
instance, and then we can get into the instance, and then we can do it.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
fine. Got it.
So IIS would be created post launching the instance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we need to upload this file. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yes.
Because there already. 1, 2, 3, 5.
1, 2, 3,
Downloads.
4, 5. Downloads.
This one? Not at all.
I think it was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Correct.
Search it once. Yeah.
4, 5. 5 was there, guys, or only 4?
3, 4, 5.
5,
Yeah.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4 only.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4 only.
No, 5.
No, you can check in background also.
It's in background.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
5. Okay, fine.
It is there. Yeah.
See, above it is mentioning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should browse it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
See, it is mentioned. Keep it as it is.
Before you could create instance itself, there is an option called the auto scaling, isn't it? Do we need to make it?
No, let's go step by step. So let's first fix this II thing because I'm not sure what it is. Then we go with load balancer option.
You guys are able to see, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Vedant. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So where I need to go now? IAS.
Server manager.
Server manager in configure. Okay.
Server manager.
Tools, right?
No, add roles and features.
Let it take some time. Actually, it takes some time.
Okay.
It takes some time. Please wait.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Next.
click on next and next. Next. Yeah, now select IIS here. Web server IIS.
This
It
one,
is
right?
here, right? Yeah, yeah.
No, not that
Web
one.
server. Web server.
Web server.
Web server. Just hold on a bit. Web server IIS. I just get top. No, just stop.
Click on previous. Click on previous.
Oh, you went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is there. Yes. It is
Below.
Yeah.
Web server IS.
added feature. Next and next. Next.
Install.
Install.
Yes.
Okay, I think like we need to do the same thing in the other this thing also, right? Other server, other instance.
Yes, yes.
This will take a long time.
It will take
Now it's done.
yes.
How do I minimize this?
The blue bar which you are seeing on the top right center.
This one.
Above that.
Above.
No, I
Saying
need to go to the AWS console. I mean, like we are in a remote server, right?
yes, yes. You can see that EC 213 233 at the top.
This one.
Top center.
Top
That
center.
blue bar are you not able to see?
The center. Above.
No, guys, because like that is saying like you can control some screen there in the center.
क्या चाहिए? What is it you need?
He needs to minimize this RDP console.
Oh, that's it, huh? Okay. I minimized it.
That's
Okay,
what we are
fine.
trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you need help, you tell me that, sir. I will do it. I'm not going to tell you. You need to do everything. I'll just watch and see. So you created 2 instances. Very good. Now upload the web pages inside that. So how will you identify when you do the load balancer if it is working or not? How will you do that?
We'll stop one of the instance. So like it should route the traffic to the other instance.
Okay.
That's the one way, right?
No, what you do is that in the web page, do small modification of some HTML code, some kind of a color or something, so that
Okay.
once we refresh it, we can see the different name altogether. What you say?
Yeah. Okay. Can see that. This installation is done.
Very good. Yes, close it.
Can you minimize again, Samir? Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I did it for you.
I mean, something else is coming there. That's why.
Yeah, I minimized it.
This server 1 or server 2?
Pardon?
This is server 1 or server 2? I think like this is server 2.
Server 2.
No, but I didn't open server manager in right.
Yeah, it's already installed, no?
This is already
Yeah,
installed.
I think that we need to minimize this.
Yeah.
Go to second server.
Tejas, can you please mute your video audio? Which one you want?
Yeah. This one. No, this is done already.
Okay. Go for second.
No, you done in other instance. In this, it's not done.
Oh, it is done already. It is
It's not
there mentioned in the
installed.
dashboard. IIS is already there. The dashboards.
Can we close this or like I'm not getting that option to minimize. That's the problem.
Because can you compare the IP maybe to clear the
Sorry, guys.
Can you maybe distinguish between two machines with the help of IP config? Because twice we have opened the same machine, I think. IIS is already installed. So it would be better like if we can, get our different the IPs and we can check which system we are logging in.
Okay.
So this one is 170 to 31, 235.
Okay, how do I go back? That's where I'm struggling. I mean, like I'm not able to go back to the EC2.
Samir has shared you want me to minimize it?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I minimized it.
Okay. Okay, there's only one. Okay.
No, already it's connected. No, both are here only. Bottom, you have already 2 instances.
That is not visible.
1 second, hold on. Let me do one thing. 1 second, just give me a minute. Let me close every tab, then you can see. 1 second, hold on.
Yeah.
I am closing everything so that you can.
Okay.
Yeah, now I think you should be able to see. 1 second. Let me close. Now you should be able to see 2 here. Are you able to see instance 1, instance 2? Both are here only. This is one
But
instance.
no, that is instance 1, right?
No,
Yeah.
I think instance 1 he has opened twice.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll open instance 2 now.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Connect again because
Yeah.
Yes, sir, sure.
So maybe can you request
By Monday, right?
I'm installing IIS in the second one also, guys.
Okay.
It's taking a bit of time. Okay. Can we go to first one and do that HTML page?
Yeah,
Can you
meanwhile you can do
minimize?
that.
Can you minimize this?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. So you have the other one ready with you?
I need to check that. Is it the first one, guys?
So I can do one thing. 1 second, hold on.
Yeah, it's the first one.
I will upload the code for you, so you no need to worry about it. So I will do that part for you to make the time faster. 1 second.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
So 1 second. Code kidhar hai code? Where is the code? Where is the code? 1 second, 1 second. I'll go here. Website code. Control A, Control C. Instance one. Go here and spacey.
C drive, yeah.
initpub www root. Control A, delete. Control V. So I'm pasting it. Okay, just a second. It's getting pasted.
So this is server one, right?
I don't know whether it's a.
It's server one. 170.
Yeah, server one. 960 is that.
Okay, this one is done. Now, this one we want me to copy, right? So go here.
I have to do some modification, right? As you told.
Yeah, that we'll see. First, let us copy both the sides. So this is also completed. Okay, close it. Or either be close kar do, then go to the go here, okay, and go to this PC. It's getting pasted. Okay, just let us wait for 2 more minutes. Okay, so I think both the sides pasting is done. This is good. Now close Madi. Then what I do? Okay, so let us minimize it and try to go to the browser and go to instances. Copy this.
Public IP, yeah.
Okay.
So we need to map these IPs into DNS, and from there, like we need to route it into ELB and autoscaling. Correct?
Yeah, you're right. What we'll do is that we'll complete ELB now. Then later we'll do the Route 53. Okay. So now this is one IP, and what is the second one? Second instance.
So you just need to route the traffic between these two IPs now.
Yeah. Now what we'll do is that first I'm checking whether it's working or not. So
okay.
I'll show you now. One machine, I am able to access the website. Correct. The same way, second machine also I'll try. So this is also we are able to get the
school.
Right. But thing is that how will you identify once we do a load balancer? Both are same. So something we need to do to identify. So anybody knows basic HTML coding?
Yes, Samir.
Because I am very poor in the HTML, that's why. So we need to go here. One second, let me do some kind of a little tweaking work.
No, I mean it's better like if we can stop it, right? Like stop the instance and
But
see whether.
if we stop, no, you will not be able to see that that this will not be there. That look and feel will not be there. It is like you are
Okay, fine.
you're stopping it to check whether it is working or not. So rather than that, why can't we do some modifications in the website? Let's see this. So let us see here. Okay, here there is a grad, right? So let me make it Samir. Okay.
Yeah. We'll check that once again, like after saving this.
After that, we will do that.
Yeah.
don't think that I don't know whether it will come or not. I'm just trying. Okay, Samir School of Management.
I'm not a developer by any
I'm
chance.
also not the development background, so these people developers can do better. But let's think that
any developers who can help us in HTML, guys here.
So now let's refresh once.
Yeah.
Samir School, we got no? School of Management. So now we know that we have modified to one in Samir School just to identify whether load balance is working or not. So let us do the load balancer. I'm closing both the tabs. And what I'll do is that I will create a load balancer now. Okay. Now, and I'll scroll down. Here I have a load balancer. So we have not done anything auto scaling and all. There's lot much of lab is there. We just done 2 machines and we are doing the load balancing. Now I'll say create load balancer. Let me first show you the old load balancer. Classic load balancer. You can say create. Here you need to give the name. I'm giving a name. I am giving a name called as demo LB. Okay. So it's asking VPC. Did you create it in the VPC or default one?
Default one.
I think it's a default one, Samir.
Okay.
Yeah,
default one. So I am controlling it, Vikas, so that I will do it. So that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'll say next. So do you know which instance you are using it? Security group of these 2 instances.
I mean, like I have allowed all the traffic. I don't think so. Like that would be an issue.
But there are so many security groups, right?
Okay, fine.
So see, the problem what happens is that if suppose some other security group has only certain ports are allowed, then it will not work. So we need to identify the 2 instances are in the right security group and right we have selected the load balancer also with right security group. Else it will throw an error while doing the lab. So let us find out that security group numbers and we can map it faster. Okay. So go here with instances.
switch off or 2 device connect.
There is a security group. 34.
Yeah.
Okay, remember that. Okay. And let us go with the instance 2. Instance 2 का security group क्या है? Scroll down. We just need some patience. Okay, don't mind if it's boring. Okay.
Right as you can.
Security group. Okay, security. So 35, 34 and 35. Remember this. Okay. So scroll down. Okay, this 2, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Next. So configure health check. So ping protocol, HTTP or TCP. internal communication, I'll go with TCP. And I will say that port number 80 is fine. Response details, any threshold, unhealthy threshold and all. I'll go with default. I don't want to do anything. Add EC2 instances. I will select both the EC2 instances. These are the only two instances are there, right? So I'll say next. Review and create and say create. Load balancer got created. So generally see, remember one thing, it will take some time to register this load balancer, means with immediately it will not work. So go to instances here. What it is showing here? Out of service, it should become in service. Okay. So refresh and wait.
That will take a bit of time, I guess.
It will take 1 or 2 minutes. It will work. Just we need to wait for 2 minutes. So instance registration in progress. So we need to wait for a second. Okay, in service, right? So you understood, right? Both are in service. Now let us test it. So this is the A record of your load balancer. Go here and paste it here. Wait a second, it's not pasted. 1 second, hold on. Go here.
So we are using this A record as a DNS here.
Yeah. So we need to copy this. Control C.
Samit, like one question, like where you have pasted that, what is the folder name there? You pasted this one, no?
Where? What one?
That HTML file.
inetpub www root.
www root.
Yeah, if it is Windows, inetpub www root. If it is Linux, where folder you need to go.
Okay.
Okay, so now you can see, right, Samir school it came. Now I'll refresh it. So I'm just refreshing it. You got the grad school, right? You got the Samir school. You got the grad school. You got the Samir school. Do you know that now the request is going one time to one web page, another time another web page, means the request is going to one server once, another server once. See, the moment I refresh, automatically the page is jumping from one place to another place. You're able to find the difference or not?
Yes.
Yes.
So which means that your load balancer is
working.
Okay. Now you don't want with this name, you want with Samir.com or something. Then what you need to do? Do you remember I explained you Route 53? Do you remember?
You need to create a DNS name with.
You need to go to GoDaddy or you need to go to Route 53, create a zone, and there you create an address record and point the IP address of this URL. So if you copy this, you go to the command prompt. Okay. So let me open CMD and I will tell you. If you go and say click on command prompt, ping 13.234.16.210. Now try from your browser this IP address 13.234.16.210 from your laptop or from mobile. You should be able to access the page. Is it working? .234.16.210.
Yes, Samir. It is working, Samir.
It's working, right?
Yeah.
So that what you need to do, you need, okay, that also I'll show you. Wait, let us do it in GoDaddy. Okay. GoDaddy.com. Go here now. Sign in. See, we are doing a real hosting, means, we got the website, we are hosting it live.
You are mapping that DNS.
Yeah, I'm
Name,
mapping
yeah,
it
name.
from my GoDaddy account. Yeah.
Okay.
We are doing live. It is not dummy. It's a real website we are doing now.
Yeah, I got it. So we can.
I'll go here. Okay, 1 second. CD Academy. Where is the domain? Okay.
I think this is the pain point. I mean, like autoscaling is pretty easy compared to this.
Which one?
I mean, like autoscaling is comparatively easy when you host and configure the load balancer, right?
No, but load balancer is different. Autoscaling is different. Autoscaling is to add the instances when your CPU processor gets loaded. So load
Correct.
balancer is just to distribute the load.
But like, where do we attach the autoscaling group then?
I will show you that. 1 second. Hold on. Let us complete this. Then I will show you that. So I will do one thing. Okay, done. Okay, now what I need to do? Go here and paste the IP address. What was the IP address? Tell me once. 60, 35? Uh, 13.234.16.210. Okay, just tell me, okay, when I'm typing. 13.234.
69 dot.
What was that?
69.
Okay, 69.210.
10.
Okay. Done. Now you type cdacademy.in in your browser. It should work with the website. Is it working? Oh, I'm in the same machine, so it will take time. So you check in your browser, is it working or not?
Okay.
In your computer, is it working?
It's taking time, Samir. It is still loading.
Okay.
No, Samir, you are not able to connect.
Not able to connect. It should work. 1 second. Hold on.
Just share that DNS.
CD Academy. That's it.
cdacademy.in. So maybe it is updating. It will take some time, but it should work. I will make it.
It's throwing HTTP. I think it is not able to.
It's working or not?
No, Samir, it's still taking time. It's not loading.
13.234.69.210. It's
Are
correct.
you pinging that one?
It's working. 1613.234. Okay. If let me browse with this IP.
Open incognito address. Incognito is not.
It's working here. Maybe it is taking some time to update the DNS.
Your DNS in the records, yeah.
It's working with IP address. I'm checking on my
working with
mobile.
the IP address. I have seen that, but it should work with the domain name also. I'm just checking why it is. Maybe the name server getting updated. One second. Let me. I just did a resave again. Let me try this again. Maybe GoDaddy server is taking time. 1 second. Let us do one thing. Let us host the same thing in Amazon and let us see how much fast it will do. Okay. Go here. Go to Route 53. I am doing the same thing, but I'm just hosting in Amazon and trying to see how fast it will work.
Okay.
It is connecting. It's trying to connect. It is not loading. Okay. So I go here, Route 53. Okay, I understood the problem. I have a local hosted zone here also. The same name. Previously, we in our DNS server we used it.
We are mapped to Amazon.
So delete.
But that should have been routed to Amazon, right?
Yeah, 1 second. I'll delete this. 1 second. I will copy this in GoDaddy. 1 second. Control C. Scroll down. Control C. Go up. Control C. Paste it. And say. I have updated it. Let us see now. So records, now you can see, right? Now what I need to do? I'll close
now
here.
we are able to log in somewhere. Now we are able to see the page.
Huh?
Now we are able to see the page.
You're getting the page?
Yeah.
But actually it has taken some time to update in the root DNS server. Basically here we need to create a record if you want to host it through AWS. I'll go to say create a record. What is the IP address we have? 60. 13.234.69.
13.234.69.210.
Okay. Now you might type cdacademy.in. It's working, right?
Yeah, it's working.
So I'll refresh it.
But it is working through Amazon.
No, it will work for GoDaddy also. Maybe it will take some time. That's the only difference. Okay. So in Amazon, it will become faster because it's an internal, no?
Yeah.
So you can see, right? When I'm refreshing, I'm getting grad school. And if I refresh, I'll get Samir school, both. Okay. Now you can see, right? Samir school, grad school.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Now, load balancer, we tested, right? So let us test it, how exactly the other things will work. So go here. You have already seen the load balancer is working. So I'm scrolling down. Load balancer. I will delete this load balancer, and what I'll do, we'll create a load balancer called application load balancer. Okay. Give a name ALB demo. Okay. Internet facing, right? It's not internal, it's an internet facing. So it's asking for VPC availability zones. All the availability zones I'll select. Okay. It's asking, do you have any add-on services? I'm not using anything. No security group. I think you people have told me already 2 security groups. One is 34 and 35, correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct, sir.
Everything is same. There's no difference. But the only difference is that here you need to create a target group for load balancer. I will say, what is that? I'll say this is website. Target name is website. Is it an instance or IP or Lambda? What is the target type? Instance, right? Because we are using an instance. So protocol, okay, through instance, I'm connecting through HTTP only. I'll go here. So how many machines are there? 2 machines. So select these 2 machines and say add to registered and say next, review and say create. Done. Successful. This is an application load balancer. It is getting created. So now you might understand what is the difference. You might see the difference is that only that sticky sessions, other features, all those things are right. Listener port configuration, monitoring, all those things you can define, which you cannot do in that. So now you can see here also it got. So the state is provisioning. So unless it provisioned, you cannot access it. So just wait till it gets provisioned. Okay. So meanwhile, let it go. So meanwhile, what we do is that if I want to do the auto scaling, what I need to do is that I need to make one of the machine as an AMI. What I need to do? I need to make it as AMI. So select here machine. Create image and say my image. So the image is getting created. So just wait for a second. Now, meanwhile, let us check the load balancer of application load balancer is working or not. Now go here. Okay. Can you see this? It's active. Now copy, go to the browser, Control V. See, it's working. Correct? Your load balancer is working successfully. If I refresh again, one more time, it should show me Samir School. See, your application load balancer is also working without any kind of a problems. Now, same thing, you need this application load balancer to be worked with CD Academy. Then what I need to do? I need to go here, go to the command prompt, ping, paste. What is the IP address? 3.108.95.171. Remember this. Where you need to go? You need to go to Route 53. Remove the old record. Delete kar do record ko. And add the new record. What is the new record? IP address 3. Remember this IP 3.108.95.171. Okay. 3.108.171. Correct, na?
171, yeah.
Create. Done. So you try to access from CD Academy now. The one more load balancer type that also you can access. Is it working? For me, it's working. I think for you also it should work. You can check in your browser, in your mobile. Okay. Now see what we can do. So we created the image, right? So what we'll do is that let us configure the auto scaling. So for auto scaling, what I need to do? I need to create a scaling group. So launch configuration I have to create. So create a launch configuration. I will say. 1 second. Let me see this. 1 second. Let me delete the old one. Okay, 1 second. So there is an old configuration is there. Let me remove that old configuration so that will not get confused. So just a second.
Somewhere through application load balancer, it's not working. CD Academy.
Yeah, it's working now.
It's not working. I just checked it.
You can check. You can type cdacademy.in. It will work.
It's not actually working. Like it's updated other record, right? A record. So the name server might have changed.
I have updated the new record also.
Okay. Maybe what?
Okay. So now my launch configurations became 0 because I have deleted it. So I'm going to scroll down and I can see. So let me delete the old one action and say delete. Okay, now what I need to do, create a launch configuration, give a name, new machine or new auto scaling. So choose an AMI. So I think I already created an AMI, right? You just have seen it.
Yeah.
Right? What was the AMI name? My image I have given. So I'm
My image. Yeah.
I'll scroll down. It's asking the instance type. So what we'll do is that we'll select T2. We'll select T2 instance.
T2 micro.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. T2 micro. Create a new security group, select an existing security group. So I'm going with all traffic. Okay, anywhere. Which key pair you're using?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Existing key pair only, na?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I acknowledge. Create a launch configuration. Okay. The configuration is getting created. Now auto scaling group I will go. So launch configuration is nothing but it's asking for what kind of a configuration you want to use for auto scaling. So we have told already the image and everything. Then what I'm saying, create an auto scaling group. It's asking for a name. I will say my new scale. And what is saying, it's asking for a template. I'll go here. Okay, so
Amira, both ALPs and auto scaling are not same.
pardon?
Load balancer and auto scaling are not both same.
No. Load balancer is different. Auto scaling is different.
Like both are maintaining the load like on the server on Twitter.
No. So there is a difference is there. No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, let me open the paint. So you need to understand here the difference between load balancer and auto scaling. Two are two different things. So machine 1, machine 2. And this is the DNS route 53. So these are the users. Okay, listen carefully. Okay, these are the users. Whenever the user types xyz.com, route 53 it will go. After the route 53, let's assume this star is my load balancer. Okay, so from here, the request from the route 53, the DNS, it goes to load balancer. Load balancer is forwarding the request to this server. And next time when the user requests another user, it's forwarding the request to this one. So here it is forwarding. Okay, it doesn't understand what is the utilization of CPU, memory and all. It is nowhere bothered. So just forwards the request. Okay, what request it is forwarding? It's forwarding HTTP and HTTPS traffic. It only understands to forward HTTP and HTTPS traffic. It doesn't know this server is 80%, 90% down. What happened if this is down? Then it will forward to this fellow. If this fellow is down, what are the servers? Or if you have 3 servers, it will forward the request to 3 servers. But if the load is high, then it should create one more machine. That it will not do. It is job
so
only to distribute.
Auto scaling basically monitors the traffic, correct?
What is it? Auto scaling?
Monitors the traffic like.
Auto scaling, when you create a rule, what it will do is that it will check the percentage. If you say that if my auto scaling group percentage is more than 80%, create a machine, then what will
monitors the traffic, I guess.
Yeah, it will see the load of these two. It will not monitor the traffic. It will calculate the average of these two utilization. If suppose server A is used 80% CPU. Okay.
Okay.
Server B is used 80% CPU. Average is 80%. Then it will create. Let's assume server A is used 40%. Server B is 60%. Average is 50%. It will not create a machine. So when it finds that usage is 80% used, then only it will try to create the machine. So it is basically the job is that creating a new machine and adding it to the group. It is nowhere related to load balancer. Load balancer is separate concept. Auto scaling is separate concept. But you can integrate load balancer with auto scaling.
Okay, fine.
Understood? Two or two different concepts. But you have a provision to integrate auto scaling with load balancer. Understood?
Yes, Amit. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So
yes, Amit.
Let us go back to this. Now, actions. So we have this, right? So okay. Demo, I'll give 1, 2, 3. Scroll down and say next. Now it's asking for this network and subnets. So it's a default. 3 subnets are there. Do you want to use the 3 subnets? 1, 2, 3. Next. So see, can you see this now? Can you all see here? What it is said? Read this.
Load balancing option. Yeah.
It is optional. Means if you want, you can integrate. You don't want, leave it like that. Okay. So if I say, if I want attached to an existing load balancer. So because I already have a load balancer, right? So the moment I say attached to an existing load balancer, in the target group, automatically it will show your load balancer target group. What was the target group we created? Website we created in the load balancer. Do you remember? In the load balancer we created, right? This name.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Target group. So I can select here. This, you don't want this, you don't want to integrate, then say no load balancer. Then no headache. Okay. Now you want to integrate, I'll say integrate, no problem. I will use my load balancer. I am integrating auto scaling with load balancer. Health checks is optional. Additional settings is optional. I will go with default, no problem. Now here it's asking group size. Do you want to define any group size? Okay. Desired capacity, minimum capacity, maximum capacity. If you don't desire or if you don't define, automatically Amazon will take. But I will say that desired capacity minimum should be 2. Okay. And minimum 1 and maximum you can create up to 10. So what will happen? At the given point of time, the group will be having minimum 2 servers. The minimum capacity of will be 1. It will start from 1 server and it will scale up to how many servers? 10 servers. Scroll down. So do you want to define a scaling policy or you don't want? I will say that I will say, yes, define it. Average CPU, 80%. Okay. If your average CPU is 80%, I will ask to create. Okay. I am not defining any scale in protection or scale out policy. I'll leave it as it is. Say click on next. And it's asking, do you want to notify this through your email or anything? So I will say create topic. Now can you provide me any email ID? One email ID. Do you have any email ID? So that you will get one notification, and for just for testing the SNS, this is notification. Can I give your email ID, Vikas? Any Gmail ID, anything, whatever you have.
Yes, sir, you can use mine. Prashant
Yeah.
Gaud.
What is that?
Prashant Gaud.
Prashant Gaud. Prashant, Prashant, yeah?
TH.
G-O-U-D, Prashant Gaud.
TH.
Okay.
G-O-U-D.
Yeah.
And one more D.
Okay.
938.
938. Okay. At gmail.com.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Done. So check, you might have got one email.
Subscription maybe, correct?
Prashant Gaud at gmail.com. You might have got one email to your
email.
email.
I got an email somewhere.
Yeah, there you need to subscribe. Yeah, you need to subscribe.
Shall I click on subscribe?
Yeah, you can click on subscribe. So what will happen is that whenever any new machines get launched or any machines get deleted, automatically you will get a message.
Yeah. So I'm subscribing now.
No. You just wait for a few minutes. Nothing will happen. Just wait. Okay.
No. I think I'm just looking.
Yeah. Okay. So now it got created. Your auto scaling is also done. So now you can check your EC2 console. So now how many machines it should create? 10 machines it should create whenever there is a high load. So how will I do that? What should I do to do that? So I told minimum 2 servers should be in capacity. So it will try to create some 2 servers. Then how many it should create? From 1 to 10, it should be there in the group. So if you want to have a load, high load, then you need to put the load in the machine. So I told 2 machines to create automatically. Auto scaling is creating the machines. Can you see this? First machine got created and the second machine got created.
Yes, sir.
Right? I have not created manually. It is created by auto scaling. Now, whenever these 2 servers load will become very high, then automatically it will create from 1 to 10, means almost 10 machines maximum auto scaling will create. You no need to worry only. It will take care. So where this scenario will be used is that, suppose if you're going with IRCTC website, okay, you have a Tatkal period. In Tatkal period, what happens? Everyone will start booking, right? So then that time CPU consumption will be more. So you can go with this solution, then it will try to update. Understood?
Correct.
Okay, if you want to test that also, what you need to do is that you need to log into this server and put some load with some kind of a load software. So you basically need to go to Google. If you want to test that one also, you can go to Google. In your local lab, you can do it. When you want to practice, no, you can do that. CPU stress software. You type in Google like this, you will get so many stress software. So you can see this jam software is there. No, click on this and download and install in your computer in that test machine. What it will do is that it will make your machine heavy load. Don't do in your laptops, your office laptops. That's it. You will not be able to log in. You need to go to office again then to repair it. So what you do is that in this Windows machines, whatever the testing machines you want to do, no, install this software and you run it. That's it. That machine will become super loaded, 100% load. Then automatically you can see that your server will try to create a new machines. Understood?
Yes, Amit.
Anybody has any doubts? Load balancer, auto scaling. See, in one stretch, you will not be able to get it unless you do by practice by yourself. it is very tough. So if you try to do the practice at least 2 to 3 times, then you will get that comfort. Till that time, it will be like new to you. Once you start doing first time, second time, third time, you will see in 10 minutes, we completed a website. Just imagine, we hosted a live website. In olden days, one website to create, it used to take some days only. It's now ready-made template. We uploaded, we created a DNS, we went to GoDaddy, we took the record, we uploaded within maximum, how much, 5 to 10 minutes, our website is done. And hardly, I think 5 minutes or 10 minutes, our load balancer is done. Now I no need to worry. If suppose if this website is this CD Academy website is live, I no need to worry at all. If I get some 1,000 users also, I no need to worry. Why? Because I have a load balancer. I also have auto scaling. If in case there's load high also, automatically the server will deploy. So I no need to worry. And anybody can access this website within seconds. So Amazon is giving you super access. See, the moment I say cdacademy.in, refresh, within seconds, your website is getting loaded, right? So the load time also will get increased. So that is the beauty of going with Amazon. So you are able to do the DNS, you are able to do the Route 53, you are able to do the EC2, you are able to do the IAS, you created a load balancer, you configured the auto scaling. I think he might have got the email also now. One more email he will get for the new machine creation, Prashant Gaud. Whatever the mails he has given, so automatically emails also integrated. He will get the notification. Regularly, he will get the notification. If machine deleted, he will get the notification. If machine not deleted, anything he will do in that, he will get the notification.
In my cell phone, I'm getting Samir School.
You're also getting, na?
I'm getting Samir School. On your machine, it's Grad School.
Yeah, for that you need to continuous refresh, you'll get it. Okay, now I got Samir School. Okay. Clear?
Yes, Amit.
Yeah, just a second. Yeah, I think if you don't have any questions, I think we can catch up in the next class. Okay.
Okay, Samir.
Okay. Adarsh, I will ping you in the WhatsApp.
Yes.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay.